We have new Dokkan reveals that I'll be live reacting to. Unfortunately, I don't really know why this is like shining like that. If you know, please let me know, but I need to figure it out. So until I figure it out, I don't want to bother you guys. We're going to turn that off. Alright, so we got some new characters coming to Dokkan for Saiyan Day. Let's check it out. Alright, was it Super Vegeta? Oh, it is Super Vegeta. Okay, alright. That's unsurprising. Let's see what heat they're packing here. Ooh, I love that art. Oh, the veins! Oh, Super Saiyan Vegeta, my bad. Hey! Well, look at that side profile. That muscular ass jaw. Ooh. I love when they go to the blonde hair, man. Ooh, the OST though. Ooh, he looks amazing. Oh my God. And the OST though. Oh, the freaking smirk on the windscreen. Oh, that was epic. Oh my God, that was epic. Okay, all right, what else do we have here? Leave a like if you're excited for Vegeta. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you were new. Oh man! With the active skill he transforms, inspired by Vegeta's first time turning into a Super Saiyan. Oh, that's clean, baby! Now this makes me wonder what else we're getting for Saiyan Day. What do you think we're getting? Active skill, Big Bang attack when the conditions are met. And here's what he does. Alright, I'm excited. What's that leader skill looking like? Ooh! I love that. By the way, which art did it better? This one or the Legends one? Because Legends has had this art pose in the game for years and years. Vegeta family, Super Saiyans, and Pure Saiyans get the extra 30% there. It looked like Battle of Wood as well. All right, let me hold on. It goes too damn fast. I don't have a degree in quick reading. Okay, all right, I don't. Vegeta family, Super Saiyans, 3 key 170, and then 30% for Pure Saiyans and Battle of Wits or Mastered Evolution. I didn't see that one there. Ooh, he's gonna be cooking. Ooh, I gotta look up the Super Saiyans category right now. Now, obviously, Vegeta Clan Legends there again. Vegeta family, a little bit limited, but there's some amazing characters in there. It's not like it's like, you know, Pure Saiyans or anything like that, where it's got all that stuff. But the Pure Saiyan characters are getting that extra 30. So the super attack did raise, I think, attack and defense, right? Yeah, raise attack and defense, immense damage, and seals the super attack. So for the passive skill, 2 key, 150% attack and defense, and guarding against all attacks. Reduces damage received by 18% and launches an additional super for 3 turns from the character's entry turn. The more HP remaining when this character attacks for the first time in a turn, the greater the additional, attack boost received within the turn. Okay, up to 150. So to break this down, Vegeta's a character that has a decent, we're obviously going to see him get a lot more defense. So Vegeta is a character that has a decent start of the turn bonus from what we've seen so far. 150 is pretty standard, but we're going to see more, obviously. He guards, he has damage cut, he does additional supers, which will obviously have bonuses on them. And the more HP remaining when the character attacks for the first time in a turn, he gets an extra attack bonus up to 150%. The more HP remaining when the character receives an attack for the first time in a turn, the greater the additional defense boost received within the turn, up to 150. So he is going to get an additional attack and defense up to 150 depending on the HP threshold. So we don't see a ton of characters that function that way anymore. At least I haven't seen too many since I've returned, but that was a kind of standard thing. Anyway, not like standard like it was on every character, but it was okay to see it every now and again. This is definitely better than that, though, because they've separated the bonuses. Anyway, plus an additional 31% defense with each attack received up to 80%. Launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack when there is an ally whose name includes Goku, excluding, obviously, all the other Gokus, blah, blah, blah. Attacking in the same turn, or an enemy whose name includes Goku, again, excluding all those other ones. Whose name is... Where's the rest of it? Is that all of it? For this version of Vegeta? Is that it? Okay, so I didn't see that. So, wait a minute. Let me go back. Launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super when there's an ally whose name includes Goku, and attacking in the same turn, or an enemy. Oh, I didn't realize. I was like, I was so confused. I was like, wait, what? So when he has an ally or enemy that has Goku in their name. He also transforms into Super Saiyan Vegeta. Can be activated when HP is 18% or more, starting from the third turn. So unless you get absolutely just dicked down, pause, you are going to be okay. That's not a bad condition. Third turn, I'm not mad at it. Oh man, I'm not mad at that. Okay, let's see what else he gets. Great raise for 1 turn, immense damage and steel sealing. That's good. He's sealing. Okay, 3 key 180 now. Guarding all attacks, reduced damage received by 18%. And it looks like it's now not turn restricted for the guard. So he's just gonna, or the damage cut. So he's gonna have that permanently. I believe previously it was for 3 turns. Plus an additional 180% attacking when attacking to attack. And then also, if HP is 30% or more when attacking, launches an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super. Okay. Plus an additional attack plus 30% if the targeted enemy is at HP 80% or less when attacking. Plus an additional attack plus 30% if the target is 60% or less HP when attacking. Plus an additional, god damn, 50% if the enemy is below 40% or less when attacking. Good lord. Good lord. If he is hitting an enemy that's at 40% of their life or less, he is going to be getting an extra 30. These are all going to calculate separately, aren't they? The 30, the 30, and 50 are all going to calculate separately, right? It's not going to be additive, right? Where it's just like 50 plus whatever, blah, blah, blah. Let me know. But anyway, this is going to hit like a ton. This is good lord. Plus an additional 180% defense when receiving an attack. Launches an additional super attack within the same turn and disables the attacked enemy's actions once within the same turn after receiving an attack. That's actually pretty good. So the way that defense reads, you can correct me if I'm mistaken, it does read like he has to get hit to get that bonus in defense, right? It doesn't, or does it trigger on that very first hit? Because it doesn't say after receiving. So I guess it would trigger on the first one. I don't know why they even produce mechanics like that anymore, where it's like after receiving a hit, do this. When they know people hate those, they know they're trash, things like that. They would scream it's for game balance, but this is a freaking single player gacha game. You don't need game balance. Who gives a damn? Anyway, so that's cool. Vegeta seems like he is going to be super well-rounded. Self-sufficient, obviously, with the plus 3 key. He's going to have solid links, so we're not worried about that at all. He also had 180 at the start of the turn, guarding, damage cut, and then also extra 180% attack. So there's that when attacking. If he's above 30% HP, he's also going to do an additional attack that has a great chance of being a super. Obviously, with potential investment, he can get that third, obviously, off. Plus an additional 30% when the HP of the enemy is 80% or less. Then another 30 when the HP of the enemy is at 60. Or another 50 when they're below 40. Insane. He's also going to get 180% defense when receiving an attack. And launches an additional super attack within the same turn and disables the enemy's actions once within receiving attack. Okay, so at first it kind of seemed like he didn't really want to be a slot 1 character in his base form. But it really wasn't a huge deal because of the way he was kind of worded. Like, you just need to not get destroyed. Like, if you get him turn 1, or it's turn 2, as long as he's, well, it doesn't really matter, right? He can be on any rotation, right? It could be, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the transformation condition here. From the start of the battle. It doesn't say from his first appearance. So, okay. So, if you get him off rotation, that could be solid too. The reason why you would want him on the rotation, though, is so he can get at least a couple of these permanent stacks in, right? But regardless, unless you just get absolutely demolished, it didn't really matter what slot you were putting him in. But here, he can be in that front spot ideally, actually, now, because what happens is he's going to get the defense up, he's going to get an extra guaranteed additional super attack, and he's going to disable actions. So, like, you want him to go there. he is gonna hit so hard. You know, the funny thing about this guy is, even if it, like, his first super attack is going to hit a certain threshold, and then he also obviously on the super attack gets the great raise, it's going to be like, oh, the enemy's like, you know, 80% and things like that, or whatever. He may do enough damage to knock them somewhere in his turn into 60%, and then he's going to trigger that extra attack boost. He's going to be spiking in damage randomly like that. It's pretty interesting. Assuming it works the way that I think it does. So you can obviously correct me if I'm mistaken, but it's going to be interesting. The super attack here, or the active skill, excuse me, massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage. All attacks become crits within the turn. Oh my god. He is going to destroy. Can be activated after the character receives an attack 3 or more times, or when facing only one enemy, when HP is 80% or less. Good lord, these conditions are so easy for this Vegeta. Both of them are so unbelievably easy. Wow. Okay. So after that, they go ahead and share details about the schedule for the game.